On March the 22nd, 2020, the world changed and has really continued to change right up until the day of recording this podcast, and quite possibly for months, even years into the future. But what doesn't change is why you got into the fitness industry. And I want to remind you this week to take a few hours to think yourself, why did I choose to work in the fitness industry? I'm Justin Tamsett, and I'm your guest host for the final show for 2021. Welcome to the Fitness Business Podcast. Thanks for joining me today. As the owner of the podcast, I wanted to share with you today the importance of choosing wisely, giving you a powerful model for business success under any circumstances, and finally, a heartfelt message directly to each and every one of you on why you do what you do is so important to so many people. Since 2015, we have produced a show every week. Some weeks, multiple shows. This means, of course, it's very difficult for our host to take a break. So I wanted to give Dory a break this week, a week that she could spend time with her family. Dory has a newly graduated daughter, Lexi. Dirk will be home from college. She wants to give cuddles to her beautiful, lovable dog, Duke, and spend time with her ever-patient husband, Pat. So enjoy the week off, Dory, and we'll see you next week. I was last on the podcast as a guest on show 159, where I shared tips to increasing your prices. Now, I'll put that link into the show notes because that is still downloading like an awesome show that it is. But since then, much has changed. In fact, just in the Fitness Business Podcast world, we welcome Dory as the new weekly host. Chantel switched to the education intensives. Jason and Sarah joined us as hosts of the Value Proposition and Thinking Ahead. And this year we had 24 amazing influencers in our industry become Fitness Business Podcast fanatics. Plus, we clocked up 400 shows. Outside the Fitness Business Podcast, well, that world has also changed. Some say pivoted. Others may say our industry was completely turned on its head. I guess it's just how you looked at it. And that's my first lesson that I want to share with you. How we respond to challenges. How we respond to change is a choice. No one actually tells you how to respond. It is your choice. No one forces you to take option one or option two. It is your choice. Now, I've found focus on what I can control. There have been so many things whirling around beyond our control, beyond my control, that if I got caught up in them, I'm in the middle of a twister. My choices were on things that I could control. And for that reason, I always felt a little bit in control over the last couple of years. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did feel overwhelmed, and I still do feel overwhelmed at times. But I try hard to focus on what I could control and therefore made choices around that. So in this crazy world that we live in, how you respond to lockdowns, mask mandates, uplifts in membership suspensions, uplifts in sales, or even staff leaving is your choice. Potentially, many of these are out of your control and therefore exhausting. As a leader, how you respond will definitely impact the people around you. Your team will take your lead. If your head is down and you're kicking stones, then they will mirror your behavior. I know it's hard. I understand it's hard. I really know because firsthand it's difficult to be positive. The reality is your team will look for you for inspiration, direction, and response. And this reminds me of a poem by an unknown author called Little Eyes Upon You. And here is just the first stanza for you. There are little eyes upon you, and they're watching night and day. There are little ears that quickly take in every word you say. There are little hands all eager to do anything you do, and a little boy who's dreaming of the day he'll be like you. No matter the curveball that's thrown at you, remember how you respond is a choice, and your team will follow your response. Think wisely how you respond when challenges are thrown at you. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our partners and advertisers. Quite simply, without their financial assistance, we could not deliver this podcast for you. The products our partners and our advertisers do have profound impact on all fitness businesses. I'm lucky to have a ringside seat as a number of my Rex Roundtable members use Keep Me. I've been privy to a peek behind the curtain of their business operations. In simple terms, they were operating their club in black and white, installed Keep Me, and saw everything in colour. The data, the implications, and subsequent actions have seen them not just covering their costs, but covering their costs multiple times over. Thank you, Ian and the Keep Me team, for being our premium partner. Our longest supporting partners are Tribe Team Training, MyZone, and One Fit Stop. Over the years they have supported us, I've witnessed incredible innovation in their products. All three of them are at the very pointy end of their product category. They are the best. And I have no hesitation in recommending you use their products to enhance your operations, sales, and retention. We recently welcomed Luke from Discover Strength Franchising. And this is one of the best franchises on the planet. You see, I'm a huge fan of the importance of true strength training and the health benefits. And the research that Luke has done into this particular business will simply blow you away. Our newest partner, ISSA, welcome, and they cannot wait to bring to all of you their courses and their education. They are world leading in what they do, world leading education in training new trainers and upskilling your current trainers. Just wait and see what they will bring in the coming year. And finally, MX Metrics and Vapor Fresh Wipes are both outstanding products. MX Metrics will have you simply crush mediocrity. And Vapor Fresh Wipes, well, they'll crush any germs in your facilities. And while the products are awesome, you'll also love dealing with the people. You'll love dealing with these businesses, the owners of the business, the managers of the business, the reps of the business. They are simply awesome human beings. And I can guarantee they will really look after you. And of course, it would be remiss of me not to mention Eddie and Rex Roundtables. This is where I've spent most of my time now, and the friendship, support, trust, and love that I see develop in roundtables makes this simply the most unique program for business and personal development on the planet, bar none. In fact, I simply don't have any idea why not every gym owner is not a member of a roundtable. Now, I will put a link in the show notes for all of our partners for you to find out more. Maybe that's a commitment you need to make in 2022 for your business and personal development. Have a look at what our partners deliver and see how they can help you. Thank you to all of our partners for your support in 2021, before and after. You guys are awesome, and we're so grateful. I guess following on from the topic of choice, I've seen some of the best businesses use the SMS filter to determine what they focus on each week, quarter, or even over the course of a year. Now, SMS is an acronym: Stop, Maintain, and Start. Stop. What in your business should you stop? What are you doing? What are you producing? What are you delivering that is not giving you a return on your investment or the return that you actually want? Consider the time, the energy, the money that you're inputting, and compare that to what is the output. If that output is not what you want, then you need to have the courage and the discipline to stop doing it. Maintain. What is your business maintaining into the next week, quarter, year? What is giving you the results that you want at a level that you want with the input that you want, because that's what you're going to maintain? And start. What should you be doing to grow your business? Now, you're going to get plenty of ideas on any one of our shows around what you could be doing. What should you be starting? I want you to work with me over the next year, over the next month. And I want you to run the SMS filter across all aspects of your business: marketing, sales systems, services, products that you offer, even running your eye over your P&L. That same SMS filter. Now, this exercise takes extreme objectivity. For many of us, we are emotionally tied to the people, to the products and the processes. So when we start running that SMS eye over what we do, emotions kick in. So we can emotionally justify why we should keep certain aspects of our business or even start new aspects. Your true business success will happen when you leave that emotion at the planning door when you're entering the planning room. Now, it's certainly not easy to stop something or even start something brand new. But when you do, your business will prosper. Have the courage to run everything you do through your SMS filter. Now, I want to finish this podcast with something inspirational. And I was trying to think of a quote or a story that would have you so pumped up, you'd just walk into business and rock it. I wanted to share something with you that you kind of went, wow, I'm sharing that with my team. And after the 2 years that we've had, I thought I'd turn to the great Italian philosopher, when he said, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to get hit as hard as life. But it ain't how hard you, it's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. There's your inspiration, ladies and gentlemen. No, just joking. I changed my mind. And I decided to ask you one simple question. Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? The most powerful book I have ever read Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. Every January, I rewatch his TED Talk, and I'll include the link to that in the show notes. So make sure you go to fitnessbusinesspodcast.com to check out the show notes. And whenever I feel lost in what I'm doing, I revisit why I do what I do. In December 2021, my mum fell and broke her hip. She had a full hip replacement and she spent the month in hospital. I can't help but wonder if she had been more active in her 50s, her 60s, or even her 70s, would she not have fallen? Would she have recovered faster? Would she not be a diabetic? Would she be just darn healthier? And the answer is, of course, yes. Physical activity is essential. It's critical and it's vital to the health of every human on the planet. The intensity of that activity can vary based on the individual, but moving and moving often is what everyone needs. It doesn't really matter if people are doing Zumba in a church hall, aerobics on YouTube, CrossFit, yoga, walking with friends, attending a gym. People are moving, and when they're moving, they're improving their health. And in the simplest terms, we don't have enough people moving. I know that over the last 2 years, owners of gyms, owners of studios, personal trainers, managers, staff, multitude of people across our industry have been kicked to ground by the pandemic. We've often thought, why the hell am I doing this? The government can shut us down. They can force our members to wear masks, restrict who could use our services, or anything else that makes running a fitness business difficult. In fact, in some countries around the world, nigh on impossible. I just want to remind you, though, what you do positively changes people's lives like no other product. Every day, you are improving people's physical, emotional, and mental health in the most natural way possible. Every day, you are helping people feel better. And together as an industry, we completely transform the health of people across the world. The fitness industry is essential. Exercise is amazing. And we all need it. We all need it for our own health's sake. Be rest assured, I know that the last 2 years has been challenging for you personally, for you in business. I can empathize with you. What got me up every day and continues to get me up every day is my why. It is my drive and it is my inspiration, my why. Simon Sinek says very clearly that people follow you because of your why. I add to that, and perhaps even modernize that people will follow you on social media, they'll want to work for you and want to be members with you when they know your why. Your why is your beacon for your business. It's actually your beacon for you personally. Shine that beacon. I know at different times you've wondered, is it worth it? I'm here to tell you it is. I'm here to tell you it is. It is totally worth it because of the positive impact you are having on people's lives. You, your club, your staff all make a difference to every single person they touch. You all make a difference. Open your arms to your community and let's weave good health into people's lives. And in fact, never more important has it been in our careers is our closing statement for the Fitness Business Podcast from Pericles. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others.